This week on the Great Cheese Hunt, we're crossing the Pacific and heading to Tokyo. We're trading savory for sweet and digging into one of the gooeyest molten cheese tarts around.
Oh my god, I just can't stop eating it.
From New York to Tokyo, cities all over the world have great cheese dishes. We're on a mission to try them all. This is the Great Cheese Hunt. Many don't think of Japan as being a cheese hotspot, but Pablo's cheese tarts are making waves across the Pacific.
So we're here in Harajuku in Tokyo to try out the famous cheese tarts at Pablo. These cheese tarts are known to be ooey and gooey when you break them open, and I can't wait to see it for myself.
Pablo originated in Osaka, Japan. It was named after artist Pablo Picasso, and his style translates over to their pastries.
We wanted to reflect his creativeness in terms of making something different from other places. His imagination is amazing. Our cheese tarts are a Japanese version of it.
From train station stands to sit-down cafes, the franchise now has 36 locations in Japan, Korea, and Southeast Asia. And they're cranking out a whole lot of tarts.
We sell around 55,000 cheese tarts in total per day across Japan.
Customers can choose between rare or medium. The rare version is a little on the runny side, while the medium ones are firmer but still soft and rich with flavor.
So normally when I think of cheese, I think of it as being salty and savory. So I'm really excited to see how this cheese tart incorporates cheese but in a really decadent and sweet way. Coming up next, we see how the signature tarts are made, and later, we finally break one open. Y'all, I don't think I've ever been this excited to try a cheese tart.
Cream cheese is the key ingredient. To dive into the dish a little more, we talked to our resident cheese expert, Adam Gadoo, an associate director at Murray's Cheese NYC.
So cream cheese is its own thing. Essentially, you're taking heavy cream, usually sometimes a little bit of milk, and what they call a mesophilic culture, which responds well to cooler temperatures. And you're essentially just letting the cultures do their own coagulation, making it more, think like yogurt. And you essentially just put that in some cheesecloth and let some moisture drip out, and then you just whip the hell out of it, and you get sort of kind of a thicker paste to it. That high moisture content and that kind of spreadability, kind of perfect for that sweeter dessert kind of thing.
The tarts come in a wide variety of flavors and sizes. We're digging into the matcha and their traditional one, topped with an apricot spread. The tarts are made from imported Australian cream cheese that's whipped with their trademark mix. They are carefully spread into their flaky crust and popped into the oven. The trick is the very precise temperature they set the oven to. It's so key to the recipe that they're keeping it under wraps.
We've been adjusting and experimenting for a long time. Like, we can't say anything about the temperature and the time for baking it.
The tarts get stamped, based with their sweet, tangy apricot spread, boxed and ready to eat.
So Japan is known for their highly innovative and very technical sweet treats. Let's dig in. Almost a pillowy cloud kind of texture. Oh my god, you guys, this is so good. The cream cheese makes it really fluffy, and the matcha is really subtle. It kind of cuts through that creaminess and richness, almost kind of like a pillowy, cloudy green tea Kit Kat, if anyone's tried that before. This cheese tart is totally different from the matcha one. It's a little bit fluffier, you can taste the cream cheese a little bit, and the apricot jam doesn't overpower the cheese, it almost acts as a complementary thing. It's slightly acidic, it's sweet, and I don't know, I just can't stop eating it. Compared to like your New York style cheesecake, this is fluffier and meltier and less sweet. It's more of like letting the cream cheese speak for itself. Like, wow. My time in Tokyo was incredible. The city is filled with rich culture, tradition, and innovative twists at every corner.
Now, we're headed back to the States for another cheese-filled adventure.
Next on the Great Cheese Hunt, we head up to Napa Valley and sink our teeth into a burger dressed in a skirt of melty cheese.